Alright, welcome. I thought it'd just be kind of funny to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed that weirdness. I hope you guys liked the thumbnail too. I worked for about 10 seconds on it. No, it took me longer than that. Alright, well it's up and running now. So, yeah. You saw the title. You know what this is about. I won't talk a ton just because it's time trials. Like you're kind of busy time trialing and you need to focus. Talking kind of throws you off your game a little bit. Nobody wants that. So I'm just gonna hop right in with I can't just hop right in. There is a shortcut in this course I've not mastered yet. It's quite the difficult shortcut. Oh, it's right over here. Easy to get to. Ooh. Okay. No tricking. That's why I remember doing that last time, which I did not record. Alright, that gets me up there, but that's not what I want. I want to end up on the rail. Alright, that wasn't bad. I actually got on the rail. I've never done that before. Alright, that works. But I'm not coming from the right angle. Fun little strategy to turn yourself straight instead of doing a U-turn. Alright. And that's pretty close to what I'll actually be doing. Alright, that did not work. And this is probably how professionals test things, because, I mean, there isn't that many other ways to test something in this game. Except to do it in time trials. Okay. Okay, for the back, Okay, that was too high. That was perfect. Oh, that was far enough back. Here we go. Now that is way too outward. What I'd like to do instead is not that. Okay. What you're going to want to do instead is to turn into it. There we go. I won't actually be pulling that shortcut off because I'm not high enough level to pull that off consistently, or actually at all, but that's not the point. Alright. So, yeah, let's just hop into this. I'm not giving my full rundown like I could. I'm going to be time trialing against this guy, who is the lowest guy on the leaderboard, because all I want to do is get on the leaderboard. I mean, if I get high up on the leaderboard, that's great. I'm never hitting the top, though, unless if I find a new shortcut, which always feels impossible. Okay, that was a terrible start. Plus I forgot a neutral trick there. It used to be a down trick, and so I still down trick sometimes. Okay, I still haven't learned that charge jumping method, which saves a lot of time, so I need to pull it off. Do some drifting. That awesome shortcut. This is basically just a tutorial for what I will be doing. This is just to get myself warmed up, so warm-ups are gonna look sloppy. Alright, turn this corner. And totally failed that. I drifted instead of charge jump. That's just sloppy. Alright, jump that height. Ooh, that was a failure. 2 seconds behind. That is not even potential world record quality. Or leaderboard quality. Not even able to beat my times. I'm going for it. But I want to see if I can pull this cut off here. Oh, that was so sloppy. That was like my sloppiest run I've done on this course in such a long time. Ooh, too far to the left. That was also not a mistake I usually make. That was just kind of sad. Okay, so I actually am 2 seconds off the world record on this track, I believe. Maybe a tad bit more or something, but ooh, that was not a good beginning. That wasn't the worst I've ever had, so I'm gonna okay that now. I need that coin. I'm not doing the run without that coin. And a sloppy beginning, not both. It's a down trick on that aerial trick. Oh, come on, I missed that coin. I'm going for it anyway. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I should have done the second charge jump. I forgot that even existed. Okay. That was not how I wanted that to go. Okay. That also did not go as planned, but hey, I'm still at 1.691. Ooh, but my coin count is incredibly low. Oh man, that was just sad. I'm just restarting that. That was sad. That was sad. So, I've been thinking through what I want to do for like a Mario Kart World DLC idea or Mario Kart World 2 video. And I finally landed on it. Mario Kart World Tour. That should be the next game's name. Mario Kart World Tour. And you're like, what? what? Like, what? Why do you need the name? Well, all I'm doing is combining World and... Okay, that was sloppy. All I'm doing is combining Mario Kart World with Mario Kart Tour. It's just Mario Kart World with wheelies from Mario Kart Wii. And inward drifting bikes, better drifting. You know, that stuff is pulled from old Mario Karts. But also, the tour point system. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet now. Nah, come on. I can't miss 3 coins. Obviously, I've not nailed that charge jump cut yet. What am I doing today? I don't usually do this bad. That was not that. Okay. That was. That was light. That was very light. Whew. Okay, that was a very sloppy turn. Need another word to describe that. That charge jump method is just so much faster, but it's so much more difficult to execute. Yeah, that was just weird. I don't know what I was doing there. It was all far to the left, so I went right. Yeah. Whew. Okay, I don't even know how I didn't get that trick in because I was spamming the button, but whatever. Turn, release, okay. Okay, that was sad. That was all really sad. That was... Okay, maybe I need to be further right, or... No, I don't think I need to be further right. I need to be angled more right. Oh, I drifted instead of charge jumped. Well, that is my first time getting all 3 coins there, so... While using the charge jump. Okay, a little bit sloppy there, but okay. Ooh. Okay, okay. Alright, well, that run's failed. Next run! Okay, so... See... It's pretty normal to me. I mean, I should. I just don't have anything to say. Other than that, I should not have tapped right more. Yeah. There we go. Alright, not using any of the methods. Wait, that was sad. That was very, very sad. was totally clicking the charge button. This run is looking bad. Oh, only 2 points there. Same with there. Yeah, I got that trick there. Ah. I waited too long. Okay, that's not looking good. Okay, that was sloppy. Don't worry, I'm still playing Peach Beach, just changing the ghost. Give myself even more of a challenge. If you wanted to see what my record was, you could skip backwards a little bit. It's a 142 something. If you don't feel like skipping back. It's not the one I posted on the channel. I got one soon after that. That was much better. Okay. I released it too late and started charging it too late. Good to know. This run's basically doomed, but yeah, this is like now I'm just restarting it. I don't even want to go through that. I wasn't really planning on that actually giving me a startup boost, so I actually just kind of kept holding right for no reason. That was just no. Alright. Let go too late. Yeah, that was a terrible start, but I'm willing to give it a try anyway. And that try is now gone. Okay. Mario Kart's hard. Yeah, that, I don't even know what I was doing. Same with there. Although that one actually had potential, somehow. The load is way too long right there. Because, like, you shouldn't have to sit here. So it loads that, which is fair. But then you just sit here, staring straight as Lakitu sets up. Like, I know it's not that long, but, like, when when the hardest cut is at the beginning, and so you just have to keep watching this, it's just annoying. Okay, I don't even know what I was doing that time. I don't know what I'm even doing right now at all. It's terrible. This is just sad. You have no clue how mad I am right now. Never noticed he did a hop after that charge jump. Lost all 3 coins. Sad. Alright, I'm missing 3 coins, and that's the only bad thing about this run. And now I'm missing an extra 2 points. Other than those 2 factors, it's actually not a bad run. Ah, now it is. I could have beaten my old record with that run potential. Nah, I don't think I could have. Those 3 coins matter a lot. Well, at least I got one of them. It's not none of them. Didn't notice he hopped after that one too. That was terrible. Missing that trick is gonna hurt. It's just a second too late. And that's also gonna hurt. Oh, come on. I'm not even close to where I was before I was missing those 2 coins. Those coins are hard to get. That was very, very sad. Time trials are so hard. Okay, that was very, very, very sad. Ooh, 2 coins this time. Aww. That's the trick, which means I missed the charge jump too. That was very sad. Man, Mario Kart is so hard. If anyone ever tells you kids' games are easy, just leave the room. Before you start stressing out, just leave. Or have them try to beat this time trial world record. That was much better. That was not much better. Oof. I did it! I finally made it on the rail. No. Woo. No, I didn't beat my record. Oh, that is so disappointing. So why aren't those rail guards set up in free roam? It makes it harder to practice for time trials. Okay, that's sad. I'm great at Mario Kart, you guys. That was way too early of a drift. Although I did learn that I can start my drift a tad bit earlier, which is nice to know from doing that. So it was worth it. No, I need all 3 coins. I'm not settling for anything but 3 coins now. That did not work. It did not work. Alright, that was not a good start. And now it's finished. That was very sad. Hello, person who commented. Thanks for joining. Also, sorry you have to watch that. Okay. Ooh, nice. Nice. Alright, I missed a coin, which means I'm going to try this run anyway, which probably is not my best idea ever, but I kind of want to. Mostly for practicing purposes on that final difficult cut. Oh, come on. I missed 2 coins. That means this run's an absolute failure and has no chance. Well, before I start the next one, give me a moment. Alright. There we go. So I just had to do something really fast. Ooh, I should have done that too. I'll just do that in between races, since the loading time is so long. Okay, that wasn't terrible, that wasn't terrible. Yeah, that was terrible though. Yeah, so anyone who tries this course, be ready for a challenge. Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention there. My bad. I was doing something else at the same time. There we go. Come on. Need that down trick. I wonder if it's better to use motion controls to try to get that down trick. Now, I hate motion controls, so I'm not saying I'm gonna try that. But it probably is better. Mario Kart with motion controls, like, I love it as, like, Wii, but to trick, oh, I got it. Aw, and I died down trick. Let me focus, let me focus. Okay, so, like, I'm fine with steering with motion controls, that's fine. I just want to clarify that. I just don't like tricking with motion controls, I think it's annoying. Alright, well that was at least 1 coin. We have to take our wins and just admire them for, you know, at least a split second before moving on. That was better than none. Look at that that was not worth continuing to try. Calm. There we go. Things Mario Kart is not called. Mario Kart is so stressful sometimes. I mean, like, how can a game with this beautiful of scenery? Oh wow. Sorry. And just a kids party game be so stressful. Like getting Mario Karted is the most stressful thing you're ever gonna do, other than file tax returns or something. I don't know. That sounds very stressful. That was not good. Or final exams. Final exams are more stressful than Mario Kart. Trust me, they are so much more stressful. Okay. Down trick and neutral air. Let's go. Oh. By neutral air, I meant neutral charge. Gotta take our wins. And we keep going anyways. However, do note that will mean I'm taking a slower method here on this first turn. Okay, I was definitely holding down for the second of those two tricks. Okay, that wasn't perfect, but alright. 2.1. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat my record with that, but... it's always worth trying. Oh! Okay. This is okay. I'm going for it. Oh, missed the rail. Which I believe means that the other car would be faster. Oh wow, that turn is so outwards. I don't know how he does it. I need to watch that. Okay. Really quick, I'm gonna view his record just to give you a comparison, and also because I need to just view what he's doing in a couple of places, just to get a good idea of, you know, places I need to start charge jumping earlier, places I need to hop, places I need to change my strategy. Right, holds left for a second. Okay, he does end up holding left after he holds right. That is good to know. Oh man, he's really tight on that. Then he charges it, and oh wow, that's a lot different than how I've been doing it. I'm going much farther right. Right. Waits a second, gets a very smooth straight line unlike me. Then, this is the world record in case you guys didn't hear that. Turns that with ease. Turns that, tricks. Almost immediately disconnects from that wall. Use that mushroom much earlier. Ooh, nice. Okay. This guy is very good. These strategies are not easy to pull off. Oh, he down tricks. Oh, he does take this path. And he like insta-tricks, which is crazy. Now here's the part I'm not even going to attempt to pull off because it's just so hard. because you have to hop up there, fall down, land on the platform, hop at the perfect moment, and then trick off. That doesn't sound that hard, but it is very hard because most of that stuff is very sensitive. Is the word I'm going to use for it. Yeah, no, I'm just going to restart that. Alright. Honestly, this is such a beautiful course. Well, I didn't get the first coin, but I got the other 3, so I'm gonna call it. Aw, come on! I was just about to call it good, and then charge jump instead of drift. That sure will mess you up. Ooh. It's not even worth continuing. Calm, tropical day with people failing time trials. Such a beautiful thought, isn't it? Sometimes it's fun to do something silly like that. Alright. Ah, so close to exactly what I wanted. Just need to hold left a split second longer and that would have been perfect. And I drifted instead of charge jumped. Not that that time trial run mattered anyway. So I figured that first coins over there was going to be easier to pull off, so I didn't bother practicing it too much before starting, you know, an entire video, and now you have to suffer. I'm sorry. Oftentimes I'll practice minor things like that so that I don't have to do this. Excuse me. That was terrible. Alright, here's one that's actually worth continuing. Okay, that's definitely worth continuing. I just learned a lot from doing that. Oh, come on. Okay, I was definitely holding down on that second one. I don't know what's up with that second one. Yeah, I give up. I give up. I give up. That was not good. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I'm willing to continue this run also. Ah. Whoa, almost had that go flying off my head. That would have been bad. Oh, this is very uncomfortable. Put my headphones on weird. Yeah, that wasn't gonna make it. There we go, that's better. Hopefully that didn't affect my audio too much. Just like comment if it did. I mean, it's already not the best audio, so. Okay, I think I just barely touched the grass in that one. So I do a lot. Those trees look really well animated. Yes! Okay, I missed a coin again, but I'm willing to go through with this. Oh, I missed the second coin again. I shouldn't say second, you know what I mean though. And I missed the trick, and oh, great. Alright, that was weird, but this is better than absolute craziness. I wonder if he does that at the end still. I wasn't paying attention to that. Well, that was a decent run. I missed 2 coins, but if it weren't for that, I would have had a perfect run, basically. I would have just been missing a trick, a charge jump after that trick, and one trick I'm choosing not to do. So I definitely have leaderboard potential. Oh, and I probably did this beginning way too sloppily. There are probably a few spots I was sloppy on, as always. There we go, folks. Oh, this stress. Ugh. Ugh. for once in my grasp. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying. I think I held the wrong direction for a trick while I was in the air, which may have been the reason I didn't get the trick. That was sad. That was very, very sad. That was better. That was better. I'll say that. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't my worst. But it wasn't my best. Ah. Ooh, I missed that coin. That's gonna hurt quite a bit. My run is now invalid. Like, impossible to complete. Yeah, now it really is. Go say hi to these piantas. Hi. Okay, let's restart. Wait. If we can get up there. Give me a second here. Let me cook. Alright, I've got an idea. Now that would have worked. That did not work for my testing purposes. That was a sloppy way to get over to them anyway. Excuse me. No, I think those piantas have literally no collision, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, doesn't look like it. I wondered if we were going to be able to bounce off of them like in free roam. Aw, 2 coins gone. Yeah, I gotta retry that. I need all 3, not 1. I got all 3 by going slower. Should have just went for the second point at that point. Oh, that's a new one. The run wasn't worth continuing anyway. It's fine. That was just sad. That was also just sad. Alright. That. Alright. Excuse me. Look at that, that's... I don't even... I held the input during the trick? What was I even thinking? The charge jump, not the trick. If they could increase our speed and maybe just a teensy bit of our handling, we could wall ride up there. I mean, we still can physically wall ride up that wall, it's just not even... It's barely possible without... going into the grass. I'm still missing one. Maybe if I go for double coin during the first lap or first turn. Oh, that was sad. Ooh, 2.5 is not good. However, 20 coins is very good. Yeah, no, that wasn't... No. Alright, I did not hold far enough right. And you go right, then tap left. I need to start doing that. See how much better that looks when I tap left? Sure, it wasn't perfect, but it's still... Kinda saw that one coming. Whew. Here we go. Oh, come on, missing one coin. I'll go for the second coin on the first turn. Flat two. Oh, no, that's not. That's just gone. Nope. I did that turn so badly. Everything about that turn was executed badly. Yeah, I don't know why I held down there. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow, no. No, no. That was very sad. It could have been a lot better. Alright. Next time, get the charge jump, keep going, because that makes it easier to grab all 3 coins. That is what I'm going to do. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know why I held down there. No! Oh, I forgot. It's actually a really cool addition to this course. Hey, where'd he go? I thought there was an addition to the course right there. No, no, there's not. Apparently I just made that up. Thought I saw a wiggler. It was just an umbrella and a yellow toad. No, no, no. That is the #1 issue with charge jumping, in my opinion. Even after having this much experience where I never do it online, never do it in a normal race, in time trials, you always somehow manage to end up drifting instead of charge jumping. Yeah, no. That wasn't worth trying. I was paying attention to something else. I need to stop doing that. Nope. Okay. Solid beginning. I can't believe I even managed to forget to do that. That was... We're just not gonna mention that run ever again, okay? 100% worth going out of bounds. No, it wasn't. Really? Go. Barely touched grass there. For being such a ridiculously slow path, that actually was not terrible. Well, it's because I used a mushroom, isn't it? Yeah, that's totally why. Oh, come on. And going in and then getting the first extra coin. That I keep talking about. Okay, that was just sad because I didn't get a rainbow. Here's the coin. Turn. Yeah, this one is totally cooked. My old method guaranteed 3 coins. It was so much easier. Why did they change the method? Not a sharp enough turn. Double coin here, which loses way more time than it looks like it does. Not what I was looking for, because I'm still missing one. And now 2. I should have kept going with it. That could have worked. Alright, let's see what we got here. Right, this run could be it. And again, pretty much any of the runs I've done today could have been it. Alright, this run is not going to be it. I'm gonna keep running it anyway. That was weird. I know I've failed it, but I still want to do something. Really, now I get the trick? Now that my run is far failed, this is all I want to do. Closer. Oh, further back. Nope. That was slowed down by the bumper. Bumped into the bumper. You know, they call them a bumper. The fact that you shouldn't bump into them is kind of weird. And there goes that. Interesting, I need to aim higher and sharper with my left turn. Maybe I'm not quite cut out for that cut yet. I'm gonna cut that one out too. No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep going with it. Okay. It's kind of sad, but some of my best runs started off like that. But not this one. Alright, this one's not gonna be a whatever. How come Lakitu's not trying to pick me up? There we go, Lakitu. Hey Yoshi. Wait, whoa. Well, those are stickers. Okay, Cataquack, that was not necessary. Oh, okay. I got 2 Cataquacks trying to launch me. Oh, that was funny. They're just like, okay, bye. Oh, wait, you're behind me? I'm like, oh, yeah, duh. That was interesting. Well, there's not narrow over here. Oh, I thought I actually had it there for a second. That would have been really cool. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the extra coin. Or maybe I'm just gonna quit on this one. Alright, just go for the extra coin and I'll be good for now. That was a nice sharp turn. Oh, I need to hang on to it for just a second longer. What if this is how the world record did it? Wait, there's coins up here? Oh, it's only one, so it doesn't really matter. 'Cause you get 3 down there. Oh, you can wall right off that. Cool. You can wall right off of anything. was not good. Wait. If this route was actually turned out to be good at any point, could you get 3 coins from it? Use mushroom. I feel like you could only get 3, and that's why going that way is still faster, because you can get an extra 1. Alright. Oh, I don't even know why I did that. That was weird. I never hold down there. Oh, yeah, I actually got all the coins, so I'm gonna keep going even though that was really terrible. And so is that. Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't done right. Okay, I'm just restarting that. That was kind of sad. Yeah, no, that wasn't. Yeah, I'll do it anyway. Despite how terrible that was. I'm racing the world record, in case you didn't know. You can't just say that every 10 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Delete the run. That was, sorry, I was distracted. There we go. That was a decent beginning. Not my best, of course, but best I want. Sounds weird. I mean, I don't really want to go for the safety coin, as I'm gonna start calling it. It's the first pink coin. Yeah, that turn up ahead that I'm not gonna take. There's an extra coin up there. On the sharpest way to do the turn. The extra coin is like I use it as safety sometimes if I miss a coin, but I don't want to keep using that because that slows me down. Which is why the world record doesn't use it. I'm gonna keep going on this run despite planning on quitting it. You know what? No, I'm going for the safety coin. Just this one time. I'm not gonna do all the other times. nice thing about doing stuff like this. You can just change your mind on the fly. Can't do that with everything. Ooh, that's not exactly what I was trying to do. Oh, plus I forgot to grab the extra coin. That's the whole point of me continuing the run. Wow. What would you do if you were playing time trials? You look backwards and you just see like 30 red shells being thrown at you. I just thought of that. That'd be hilarious. You're like some hacker hacked your game and messed up your time trials. Okay, I don't even know what I was thinking there. But I'm gonna keep going anyway. Yeah, I released that way too early. I'm gonna go for the safety coin. I mean, I'm just gonna go all the way up to there. There's a cut I want to practice. So if this run is still close to viable after that. No, I didn't grab the safety coin. What am I doing? Ooh. If I miss that coin, I'm just resetting. That's an easy coin. It's not worth. Yeah. Keep barely touching the grass. I like never do that in real life. Why do I always have to do it in the game? Oh. Drifted instead of charge jumped. Still one of the weird issues with this game. That was too early. Alright, time to get back into this and actually get a good run. That was okay. It was okay. It's better than when I started today. Much better. That was painful. That was my best beginning in a while. Oh, safety coin. Oh, I could have done sharper than that. I always miss that one trick. Come on. Yes. Okay, I'm still 2 seconds behind, so I don't think I'm going to be able to set a new record. but still pretty cool. Ooh, missed that trick. Yeah, definitely not gonna be able to now. You know what? No, I'm rewinding. I'm practicing. That's how you do it. Now then I'm gonna practice this part. Okay, no. No. The rewind feature is seriously one of the most helpful features in the game. Okay, I need to connect with the wall earlier. Kinda like that. I also need to get higher. No, Lakitu, you ruin everything. I just want to practice the cut, Lakitu. Can you just let me practice the shortcut? Okay, I can still go for the safety coin. Definitely not going to be able to beat my old record, but ooh, that was a nice one. I actually have a chance at this. No, I just lost my chance at this. Oh, come on. How does he do that? I needed to turn left before I jumped into the air. Most normal thing to hear in a kart racing game. That was sad. I'm no longer going for that ending cut. That one that I just practiced a minute ago. I need to practice that on my own. I don't think you guys want to watch me practice a cut over and over and over. Alright, going for the safety coin. That was very sad. don't get it. Wait, why did I do the cut? I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. Is my mind blanked or something? Wait. Get a crack. Alright, I'm testing something funky out here. If that didn't make you lose coins, that'd be such a cool shortcut on a course. They wouldn't work on this one. Oh yeah, there's no other courses with Cadillacs. Alright, now I'm back in the DK swing of things. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. That is the consistency I want. Alright, just gotta go for the safety coin. It's not a bad run. Alright, missed one. No! That's not gonna work. Here's my only hope. Oh man, that was actually shockingly close. Yeah, I think this run's already gone. That's kind of sad. I can only do this for so much longer. Okay, that was weird. I've never gotten the first one and not the other two before. Using this method, of course. beginning. Which is actually kind of perfect for me. So it makes that way easier. That was single turbo. Normal mini turbo. Alright, I'm missing a coin, which is gonna hurt a lot. And now I'm missing even more coins, so I'm just gonna restart this run. But not after I've done something crazy. That's crazy enough for me. That was sad. That was very good. Alright, there we go. Oh, and I missed the charge jump. Okay, that's just sad. Charge jumps are literally the easiest part. Except for this one right here. This was not the easiest part. Just go for the safety coin. Safety coin. That was a new way to slingshot yourself across the course. Not work. Wait, where's the other coin I missed? Felt like I'd missed another one. I don't remember where it was though. I was supposed to go for the safety coin, I didn't. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I should have just gone for the safety coin, but whatever. If you get the safety coin sharp enough, it actually doesn't affect the run that much. This is terrible. This is very, very bad. got a safety coin. That's the only reason it's still going. Sorry about that. Perfect beginning. Too perfect. There we go. Didn't actually mean to do that. I was still going for perfect, but never. Sometimes a slow 6-coin run is better than a fast 5-coin. Oh, I missed that point. Ooh, I think I missed another one. Yeah, I did. I missed the trick there, which is... it shouldn't affect my run. Still not there. Yeah, it just didn't work. Hey, reverse McDonald's. Oh, I get it. You reversed your profile image. It's very funny. I actually really like that. Oh, okay, that. I don't even know what I was thinking there. That wasn't good. It's alright, it's alright. Alright, alright. Alright, I'm pretty far behind, but that increases the easiness of getting those 6 coins. Ooh, and I still only got 5. Okay. I'm gonna go for the safety coin then. I'm racing against the world record here, by the way. That's why I'm so far behind. Oh, you can do that. I meant to hop off earlier. Alright, I'm still missing 1 coin, but that's better than some of the other runs I've had. Oh, 2 coins. I thought it was only... oh, it's because I missed another one. I thought I got all of them, but apparently I didn't. Okay, let's just... okay, nope, 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 that's a reset. It's already just a meh run anyways. I can't use the final 2 methods the world record uses because I'm not at that point yet. I'm not good enough to pull them off. I can't believe I messed up startup boost though, that's just sad. Actually, I totally can. I mess them up way more often than I should. me can be all but 2 fast half ghost on the Wii. Me still can't charge up a starting boost. Is that just like a me problem, or do other people have that problem too? Like, it really shouldn't be that hard. I just always hold it a split second too early because like the 2 appears, and so I just want to hold A. You have to hold A a split second after the 2 appears. I wonder if all the pros have this issue. Yeah, I was too far behind to grab that coin. Which probably means I shouldn't even be doing this run anymore, but whatever. I'm gonna keep doing this one. Maybe it'll turn out better than I expect. Going for the safety coin up here, as I still can call it. Ooh, I got a really nice sharp turn. Oh, I should have mushroomed earlier. Ooh, that is the worst I've ever done there. Yeah. Wait, why is that going low? You get the top middle coin, not the bottom middle coin. That's just for the last one. The last group of 5. Okay. Okay, I did touch grass for a split second there. Well, that wasn't all 6 coins, but I can always go for that safety coin. Just remind you all, safety coin is not an official term. It's not even an unofficial term, I just made it up. Well, I guess that would qualify as unofficial. That was the first of those 2 last turns was, the thing the last turn was messed up. And that messed up the turn after it. That was like perfect until I missed the charge jump. Oh, come on. I was barely holding to the right. I just had to rewatch that. Alright, I've got just a little bit more time. Okay, I can just go for the safety coin. If I get 4 coins, I just give up. If I get 5 coins, I keep going. In case you haven't gotten the pattern yet. By there. Okay, 0.471 isn't that bad. Oh, I meant to go for the safety coin. Eek, yikes. Still not used to doing that. Okay, got both of those. No, I missed a coin. That ruins my entire run, doesn't it? And then I missed another one. Oh my. I got that trick, which is, if you've ever tried to get that trick, you know how hard that trick is. That was not that fast, but not as slow as other times I've done things like that. Okay, that was really tight. Yeah, it's not worth continuing. Redo. Hey, had I gotten one more coin, which is pretty normal for me to get, I would have probably set myself a new record. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is my best run ever. Okay, I missed that trick, but this run still has potential. I should have held that mini turbo a split second longer before releasing it. No! 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 No, that was such a good run. Oh. Oh, that is... I'm clicking that retry button. That was an amazing run. That was absolutely stunning. Another. What is going on here? That was incredibly slow. Oh, a 0.8? Ugh. That alone could have just killed this entire run. And that alone could have just saved it. No! No! No, 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 no. Nope. Gotta retry. All those coins were worth too much. I can't let them go. What was I thinking there? Alright. This is my last run. I'm only missing one. That safety coin could do it. I don't think I can beat my record with it, but it's always worth a try. I made good progress today, so... Oh, I missed it. Okay, I was holding down on like all of those. I don't know what the game was thinking. Yeah, this run's gone. Alright, well that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and consider subscribing and come back. I'm probably going to do another one of these within the next couple of days. Anyways, until next time, as I always say, Merry Christmas. Adios.